In today's video, I want to share with you 3 ways to get even the busiest mamas motivated to move their bodies. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica, and here on my channel, I make videos for all things mom life, whether that's cleaning, cooking, organizing, but everything that we do here on my channel does have a bit of a healthy twist as I studied holistic nutrition. So if you think that's something you might be interested in, I would love it if you would take 2 seconds and hit that big red subscribe button. It's right down here. As a mom, it's not always easy to get motivated to work out. Between the exhaustion and never-ending to-do list, it can be hard to make working out a priority. Prior to having children, I exercised 4 or 5 times a week for about 15 years before I completely fell off the wagon after having children. While I was working, pregnant, raising a child, having a second child, things seem to have gotten so busy in my life that I've just no longer made it a priority. So today I'm making this video mainly for myself and hopefully for all of you to get myself motivated now prior to the new year to get into a routine to focus on getting myself the space and the energy I need through movement and exercise. So knowing the benefits of exercise and even sincerely wanting to get in shape doesn't always translate into shaking off the perpetual mom fatigue to throwing on your running shoes and getting out the door. Sometimes we need more to actually get motivated to work out and move our bodies. So whatever your reason is, whether it's to shed a couple extra pounds, whether it's to have better energy and more mental clarity, whatever it is, we really need to get to a deep-rooted motivation. And for me, I really need a plan. So I've done a ton of research and I've created this plan to help keep me motivated, and it really has, and I hope it will do the same for you. So motivation really comes down to creating and implementing a plan that keeps you pumped up and accountable no matter how busy you are. And mama, I know you're busy, or how much you don't like to exercise, you can create a motivating plan that will help keep regular exercise in your routine. And again, I'm saying this to myself. So here are the 3 research-backed guiding principles that really helped me create this plan to get motivated to work out while being a very busy mom like you guys, to 2 children, maintaining a household, building a business, and doing all of the things. So the first step that we want to take is to create a reward. Research shows that creating a reward either during or after your workout will help you get motivated to take the steps to actually begin moving your body. So I'm sure this goes without saying, but I am going to put this out there. It's really important that the reward is not food. I know it's a complete and total bummer, but having food as a reward doesn't really create the healthy lifestyle that we're looking for. So we want to stick to something else, like your favorite activity, whether it's watching Real Housewives. Spoiler, that's one of my rewards. Reading a magazine. Still in 2019, I absolutely love reading Martha Stewart magazines. That may date me a little bit, but I reward myself with that on a weekend if I get up and I move my body for even 15 minutes. Or it can be something as simple as you can finally scroll through your social media feed. But you can't do this until after you've completed your movement for the day. The key is to picking a reward that really works for you. Another huge motivating factor for myself is to create a daring exercise reward. For me, my reward is to listen to podcasts or audiobooks, or simply just the 15 to 20 minutes that I get that's alone time away from my children. All of that is definitely a reward that makes me excited to get downstairs and to get moving. In my current phase of life, I am working out in my home. So whether I'm taking a virtual yoga class or I'm doing a HIIT workout in my basement, I do this either before my children are up or after they go to bed. So I usually like to break this up into smaller workouts, so whether that's 15 minutes in the morning or 30 minutes at night, but I find that that also helps me because I know I can listen to a great podcast or a chapter of my audiobook without anybody distracting me. So the endorphins and the excitement of those 2 things really make it exciting for me to work out right now in this current stage of life. Okay, the second thing we want to focus on, and this is absolutely nothing new, but that's to get an accountability partner. Most people benefit from having someone to keep them accountable in their exercise plans. Accountability partner can take on many forms. Generally, it means that you've got somebody who's aware of your goals and is helping keeping you on the right path. And if you don't have somebody in your life that you can immediately think of to be this accountability partner, another quick, easy tip is to make it public on social media. If I say something on my Instagram stories or on my Facebook page, I know that people are watching and looking at me. So if I make it public and I make it known, it really puts this external pressure on myself to hold myself accountable even in those moments that I have absolutely no motivation. Now, if your children are a little bit older and they're in school, another thing that you could do is have a workout buddy, somebody that you meet up with at a certain time or a certain place, whether that's to go to a bar class, a yoga class, a boot camp, Zumba. I think this is something that's super helpful because one, it's a great time to maybe catch up with a girlfriend, do something active together, and then it also creates that accountability that you both have within each other. The third tip on our list is to forget about trends and do what you love. If you really don't like a certain exercise and it's going to be really hard for you to get motivated to do it, then simply don't do it. On the flip side, an activity that you enjoy doing, you'll naturally be excited and look forward to doing this activity. A great way to find out what you love to do is explore everything and then be honest with yourself. Don't worry if Orange Theory seems like the holy grail of exercise. If it's something that's intimidating to you and you don't want to be there, then simply don't do it. Or if you're not a big fan of the Pilates reformer and your best girlfriend is, then that's the right path for her. And there are endless paths to physical fitness, and you just have to find what's right for you. So like fashion, exercise trends come and they go, but forget the trends and find something that you love and you can stick with. You could simply start off with a routine like I do here in my home. I feel comfortable, it's easy, I can squeeze it in whenever I have downtime, and that way I'm not stressed about the sitter or the gym daycare if the kids are screaming and crying. So this is just what's currently working for me, and I have found that committing to this, something that's easy and doable in my home, has really helped keep my motivation and has actually built momentum for me to be excited to move my body and work out. So with that, you want to create a plan. With the desire and a plan, you will be motivated to exercise. Building in rewards, getting an accountability partner, and finding an exercise that you legitimately love are 3 ways that you can make a regular exercise a reality. Even as a busy mom, select a strategy or several that are right for you, create a plan, and I promise you the way that you feel and the mental clarity that you will have even after 3 weeks is something that will keep you going. You 100% got this, mama. And if you liked this video, please let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. And I would love it if you would leave me a comment down below. Let me know what are your favorite ways to get motivated to exercise, even during the absolute exhaustion of mom life. I want to know any of your tips and tricks. And then I want to know what are the things you do to get your body moving, because I'm always looking for ways to tweak and add to my exercise routine. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you hit the subscribe button right over here on the screen, and that way I will see you back here next Thursday.